Let's take a look at the Marvel Legends Secret Wars Magik, Daredevil, and Falcon. So let's start with Magik. She is a brand new mold. From everything I can tell, this is completely brand new, and this should be a good base body to use for the other girls of the New Mutants team. The Soul Sword is pretty nice. I believe it's reused from a previous release of Magik, but it works well for this look of the character in addition to the way her articulation works out. This is a very solid figure of the character, even if she wasn't in the original Secret Wars toy line or comic to have any reason to be in this wave. I'll take a good Magik any day. So just like all the figures on the Secret Wars card back, she does have the lenticular shield. So moving on to Falcon next, he does have a lot of new parts. It is an existing body, but he does have the arm pegs needed for his wings. He also does have the talons sculpted to his feet, which was nice, in addition to new boots with the tassels. Now, of course, if you do want his wings fully splayed out, you get separate wings, which I prefer to whatever other methods they've had. Now, the one downside to the wings is the fact that they have to be at certain positions, so it does restrict his articulation because of the curvature of the wing. You can move the arm in just the right way, and the wing's going to start to come off. So we actually do get Red Wing for Falcon, which I think is great. And the way they've done Red Wing is really smart. The clip is a separate piece, so you can clip that on to Sam's arm, and then you can plug Red Wing on there. It also means that any figure that's got a standard size wrist can have Red Wing perched. Of course, he's got the big dumb lenticular shield, but it does have a really cool transition effect where his costume appears. So now Daredevil's very impressive because we usually get Daredevil off of an existing mold or off from Spider-Man mold, but this is a first-time comic book standard outfit Daredevil Matt Murdock that was done on a brand new mold, and it's nice to finally have. Very nice. I love the details too, like the giant double Ds. I do like the line and the paint work. I think he looks fantastic, and I could see this becoming several other versions of Daredevil in the future. Now, Daredevil's clubs are interesting because usually what we're used to with Marvel Legends is that one of the clubs has a peg on the end. This is not the case here. This time, we get a separate piece that comes out of both, and this allows you to peg them together. So Daredevil does have a good range of articulation, hips that move out pretty far, ankles that tilt, boots that swivel, neck that pivots upward. You can get all the Daredevil you want. And then his crowning accessory is a really cool radar sense effect. This is just plugged into his back. I think this is really smart. Naturally, it does have the lenticular shield. You can see it goes from Matt Murdock to Daredevil. Unfortunately, you can't actually clip it to his arm because his arm is thinner than the standard male figures, and they gave him the standard male clip. So I don't have any interest in the other three figures of this wave. These are the ones I wanted, and they are very nice, though I do not need the giant lenticular shields. These do nothing for me. I'd rather have more accessories in the budget. For more videos like this and others, be sure to subscribe now so you don't miss out.